Hey guys, my name is Melanie and welcome to my very first YouTube video. A lot of friends and family have been telling me to do this for years now, and I finally have my collection to where I want it, so I decided to film a makeup collection video as my first video. So I started getting into makeup probably about 5 or 6 years ago, and I've just fallen in love with the creation of it. I've always suffered from pretty bad acne, which is why I wanted initially to just fix my complexion and get rid of the acne scars and everything that's happened to me since I was a teenager with all the acne. So I really wanted to learn how to get into makeup and basically techniques and eye makeup looks, and it just became kind of a hobby for me. So I love to create, and I've built quite the nice makeup collection so far, probably more than the average person, but I really love it. So I'm from Canada. I live in New Brunswick, and yeah, I hope that you will subscribe and enjoy. Today I have my makeup collection video for you because these are my favorite videos to watch, so I figured why not show you guys what I have in my collection. Now I do have more than the average person, and I know that, but to me it's always been a hobby and it's been about creating looks. So I hope you guys enjoy. Alright, here we go. Alright, so this is what we're working with. This is the current makeup situation here. Ideally, I'd like to get the IKEA Alex 9 drawers, but that can't be done right now. So for right now, I have it all in this little black dresser. Alright, so if we go here on the top, I'll start from the left. So here I have all of my lip liners. So I have some Sephora collection lip liners. I have my MACs. I believe there's 2 of them. I have a MAC Soar and a MAC Half Red. So those are those 2 right here. Love these colors. Then I have some ColourPop right in here. I have Essence, which are all right here, some Makeup Forever. Here are my lippy sticks. So I have some Too Faced, the Peach Puffs. I have 3 of those colors. Then I have some ColourPop. I have some Maybelline, some NARS, and this one is a Nude Sticks. And I have a couple White Beauty as well. So that's it for there. Here is just mostly drugstore and minis. So I have a NARS mini, Maybelline. I have some NYX in there, Revlon. So that's where that lives. Over here, if we start in the middle section, this is where all my lip glosses are. So I have some MAC, Anastasia, NARS. I have my Fenty gloss bombs. I have Buxom Lancome. I have Marc Jacobs. Here is just regular lip balm. So I have Kapari. I have Laneige. Over here I have, blending sponge. I have 2 beauty blenders, Real Technique, blending sponge. And then over here is like the skincare section. So I have all of my Drunk Elephant products right here. I have my Kula SPF, which is great for oily skin. I have the Kiehl's Midnight Recovery Eye Cream, which I love. I have my Laneige lip sleeping masks. I have some Origins products here. More Origins. I have my Banana Bright eye cream from Ole Henriksen. I have a facial roller for my skincare, which I use all the time. Then I have just some minis and some random stuff that was gifted to me. Back here, I just have some toners and my face masks. I have this Dior Micellar Milk Hydra Life, which is basically a non-rinse cleanser. And then over here in this section, I have all my lipsticks. So I have my Bite Beauty, I have some Too Faced, MAC, Urban Decay, NARS, some little mini Anastasias that I got in a kit. I have a mini Marc Jacobs, Dior, Anastasia lip primer, Smashbox lipstick, Sephora collection, Urban Decay, and Laura Mercier. Then back here, I have all my liquid lipsticks. So this is all my ColourPop, which I've had for some time now. These are my two Ofra liquid lips. And then I have a Stila. I have my Anastasia here, Too Faced, and then these four here are my Huda Beauty. So I have two of the matte liquid lipsticks and then two of this demi matte. And then I have my my Fenty Beauty liquid lipstick. And then I have all my face brushes here. The majority of them are Sephora. They're the Sephora collection. I have some Real Techniques, some Luxie Beauty, but the majority are my Sephora collection brushes. And then that's the same thing with my eye brushes. The majority are Sephora collection. I have some Anastasia. I have a MAC liquid liner and different things like that, but the majority is Sephora. So that's it for the top section. So now we get into the good stuff, which is where the majority of my makeup lives. So if we start on the left section, I have all of my concealers here. So I have e.l.f., the Tarte Shape Tape, Fenty Beauty, MAC. This is the Maybelline Age Rewind. I have my Too Faced back over here. A random Fenty stick in bamboo. I don't really use that too much. In here, I have my brow products. So my brow powder. This is my favorite brow product, which is the Milk Kush Fiber Brow Gel. It's just got a spoolie and it's like a brow gel but tinted. Then I've got some Wet n Wild contour sticks, a Fenty Beauty contour stick. Here is where my foundations and primers live. So I have a Too Faced eye primer, I have Urban Decay, then I have all of my face primers, which is the Dr. Brandt Pores No More, Smashbox. I have some Makeup Forever, my Tatcha Silk Canvas primer, which I love. Another Smashbox, Pore Minimizing, and then this one is the Reduce Redness. Then back in this section, I have my Maybelline Baby Lips. I also have a Becca primer, an Hourglass Veil primer, a MAC, and just little minis from Makeup Forever and Smashbox. Then over here, I have my foundations. So I have Smashbox, the Maybelline. I have a Too Faced Born This Way, Wet n Wild, a little mini from Smashbox. Then I have my Laura Mercier, another Wet n Wild color. Then over here, to the right side, I have my Peach Perfect foundations, my It Cosmetics CC Cream, I have a Fenty Beauty foundation, my Kat Von D, a little MAC tester, another Estee Lauder Double Wear. And then over here is all my powders. So I have my powder foundations. I have MAC, Cover FX, Kat Von D. I have this setting powder from Urban Decay, which is the all-nighter, great for oily skin, and if it is pretty waterproof. Then I have an NYC setting powder. I keep my RCMA in this little refillable powder case that I got from eBay. I have the Fenty Beauty, and then the Peach Perfect here. And then over here is just more MAC. I have a Fenty Beauty setting powder, Makeup Forever, Bare Minerals. My Rimmel Stay Matte is right here. So that's all there. Here is all tools. So my brush cleaner, I have a clip, eyelash curler, my beauty blender soap. I have a black one and a green one. great for cleaning the beauty blender. And then if we go into the second drawer, here, this is where my blushes, bronzers, highlighters, and setting sprays live, pretty much. So I have my RCMA powder here, which I just fill up that refillable powder, little powder jar. Then in here you have my bronzers. So Sephora collection in Los Cabos. I have the Too Faced. I have an Anastasia bronzer, NARS Laguna, my butter bronzer, a MAC limited edition, Marc Jacobs. This section here is my blushes and highlights. So I have here some Burt's Bees, a mini NARS, Sephora collection, Tarte, Urban Decay. This is Melanie, my L'Oreal Paradise. I have a couple of the Clinique Cheek Pops, some Color Pop, and then here are my highlighters. So I have Becca Opal, I have Fenty Beauty, I have a Tarte. Here's a Sephora collection one, the Amrezy Anastasia highlight, another Anastasia loose highlight. Then I have my Wet n Wild highlighter, my Maybelline Master Chrome, and a Fenty Beauty stick. Over here I have my mascaras. So I have CoverGirl, Smashbox. This one is the Superfan. This one is the Smashbox Superfan. I have some Lancome Monsieur Big. I have the L'Oreal Lash Paradise, as well as a CoverGirl. I have my Huda Beauty eyeshadow liquid eyeshadow sticks here. I have 3 of those. I have some Makeup Forever eyeshadow sticks. Back there, I just have some makeup cleansing wipes. I have my mix-in medium for when my foundation's too dark. Here I have my setting spray. So I have Skindinavia. I have the Fix Plus from MAC. And this is just a primer spray for oil control from e.l.f. I have my little mini setting sprays here. Here I have my eyeliners, so liquid liners and pencil liners, and then my Maybelline Eye Studio liquid primer there. And finally, in the last drawer of my makeup collection, we have my favorite drawer, which is my eyeshadow palettes. So if we start off to the left, I have 2 Tarte palettes that I've had for several years now. I just can't get rid of them because I do believe that they were my first palettes ever purchased. Then I have all of my Anastasia palettes. So I have the Jackie Aina palette, my Modern Renaissance, the Sultry, Amrezy, and Soft Glam. Here I have 2 Urban Decay palettes. I have the Born to Run and then the I think it's the Nude. No, the Naked Reloaded. Sorry. And then over here, I have 2 Huda Beauty palettes. I have the Rose Gold Remastered, and then the new Nude palette, which I love. In the middle section here, I have my single shadows. So I have my Tarte pigments here. I have an Hourglass. I have Kaja. These ones are 2 Essence eyeshadows, which I don't use too often. I have a random sharpener in this section. Then I have some Color Pop shadows here. My Anastasia eyelash, or not eyelash glue, but a glitter glue, sorry. I have 2 NARS shadows. MAC, L'Oreal, another Essence, some more Color Pop, and Natasha Denona. I have my Color Switch sponge. Then back here, I have a Tarte blush palette, my Becca Jaclyn Hill collab, which is, it's no longer available, but I still really love it. I have Park Avenue Princess from Tarte, and then my Kat Von D contour palette. Here I have my Shiseido Cotton Rounds, which I love. They're a cult classic. And then if we go over here, I have the Morphe and Jaclyn Hill palette. I have a ColourPop, which is the palette with single shadows. They're mostly ColourPop. I have some Urban Decay and some Becca there as well. Then over here, I have the Marvelous Mauves by Dose of Colors. I have 3 of the mini e.l.f. palettes down here. And then in this section over here, I have my mini Natasha Denona palettes. So I have the Camel, I believe this one's the Mini Star, and this one is the Mini Nude. Love these palettes. Here I have the Tartelette and Bloom palette, which I love. These are my Too Faced Natural Eyes. I have the matte and then the regular with the shimmer shadows as well. Here is one of my favorite palettes in my collection. It's the NARS Skin Deep palette. And then here I have the Naked 3, as well as my two Too Faced palettes. So this is the chocolate bar, and then I have the Sweet Peach palette as well. So yeah, that's basically my makeup collection in a nutshell. If you guys have any questions or want to see in-depth products or the inside of products, just let me know down in the comments. So I hope you will subscribe, and I hope that you enjoyed my very first YouTube video. Thanks, guys!